You doing legs today, Scoop? Shout out to you, man. I wish you nothing but success. How to lose weight, you got to go into a caloric deficit. Zent YT. You got to go into a caloric deficit. That means you need to figure out how many calories you need that'll keep you at the same weight that you is now. You need to subtract from that number and consume that in calories. Daily, no, I don't drink soda. When I do drink soda, it's the 0-calorie soda. And that's very rare. How long to rest your muscles between workouts? I'm 33, but been smoking and drinking a decade straight. In between workouts, as in workout days, or like you perform a set, like how much rest in between each set of a workout, or what you mean? Does your protein have to be high to lose weight? No, it don't. Your protein don't have to be high to lose weight. All you got to do is be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. You ain't got to eat no special high quality foods to lose weight. You just need to eat less food. It would be a good idea to eat some healthier foods, but that's not necessary for to lose weight. I'm not condoning a bad diet to lose weight, but that shit works. The same way overeating good quality foods will make you gain weight. Appreciate that, cowboy. Appreciate you, fam. How do you keep your physique but you love alcohol? You don't. You can love it, but don't overly indulge. You can love it and still consume in moderation. How many reps and sets do I do? I do 3 sets per exercise. That's not including the warm-up. When I first get started, I need 2 warm-up sets. So the first exercise is going to be 5 sets, 2 of them very, very low weight, high rep, just to get warmed up. Then 3 working sets. Then after that, every exercise is going to be 3 sets. Rep range is going to be 12 the first set, maybe 15 the second set, and then I'm going to load it. And then do something where it's kind of hard for me to get like 6 to 10 reps with. I've been through Mississippi free bands. I've been to Mississippi twice. First tat, it was a ratchet tattoo. And then you should get an idea of my age. It's my name, my own name on my stomach, in old English letters. Physique is on Greek God. Yeah, I was talking shit back then, Josh. I was talking shit back then. My shit wasn't like that. My physique wasn't like that back then. My shit like that now. How long are my workouts usually? My workouts usually, it varies. It depends on what I'm training, The longest workout will be an hour and a half. That's including cardio. So say an hour of lifting weights, then 30 minutes of cardio. Cardio is not necessary for everyone. It's beneficial for everyone, but it's not necessary for everyone when it comes down to muscle gain and weight loss. You might be small trying to build muscle. Cardio wouldn't be a good idea for you to do. If you're trying to build muscle, you need to retain calories so you can grow. How many times I do cardio? Shit, 5 days out the week when I'm on a contest prep. Now I do it sporadically. When I have supreme amounts of body dysmorphia and I feel like I've developed a little bit too much body fat, I climb up on a treadmill for 2 days in a row. Then I get me an awesome pump, looking at the mirror, and be like, hey, I'm him. I don't need no cardio. Then I skip that shit for like 3-4 days. And then I just repeat that cycle until it's time for contest prep. What to do, Jay Beezy? You was just watching my old cypher with Mr. Lil Snoop. Man, shout out to Jay Beezy, man. Welcome to the live, man. Make sure you click follow. I don't want multiple contest power reveal. I don't want several of them. Yeah. I do the treadmill, Wesley. I walk 3.5 with the speed. A 6 to 8 inch incline. That's it. Yeah, I do the incline C-low. Protein is necessary. Pre-workout is not. I like a large dose of caffeine before I work out. Except for on days like shoulders. I don't need it. Unless it's early in the morning and I done timed my workout right with my daily dose of caffeine. I love those days. That's my excuse to get 400 milligrams of caffeine in the morning instead of just 100. I use non-stimulant pre-workout for like 6 months. Yeah. How you divide upper body throughout the week? It's easy. How many days you work out throughout the week? That's how you do it. Dedicate 1 day for legs and the other days to your upper body. And just divide it up evenly. That's all. You kind of want your muscles to work into unison when you train them. Kind of like training your back and your biceps at the same time. Best supplement for building testosterone. Or a supplement called Tonkat Ali. It may be sold as Long Jack They sell it on GNC, Walmart, or you can order it off Amazon, and it's not expensive. How you get rid of a beer belly or being bloated? For one, you got to stop the beer. You wouldn't have a beer belly if it's the beer, It ain't you, it's the beer. Yeah. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Fucking right, because beer contains calories, liquid calories, fam. Yeah, I do fasting. I wait a long time in the morning before I eat. I eat a little bit after 12. Strong ab contractions. You don't want to do that. You want to open the abdominals up full range and then get a strong contraction. That's with all your abdominal movements. But if you're doing these abdominal exercises for to see your abs, you're wasting your time. The amount of calories that you burn doing these ab exercises is not going to put you that goddamn deep into a deficit to where you lose weight to see some visible abs. It's best to focus on your diet when your hopes are high and set upon having a visible six-pack. Putting all your chips on stomach exercises for the hopes of seeing a six-pack, hoping to win that. You're going to lose all your chips, which might be a good thing for you. These damn chips is probably what got you in this damn sticky situation to begin with. And yes, I do mean Lay's, potato chips. See how we switched it? Whatever you want, a 2-pack, then shit don't die down that hard. Once you start see them abs start to come in, you might get a little line at the top at first, Then you might get that little cross line going across. There you have it. You chill right there. Don't lower your calories no lower than that. That's all you gotta do. What can I do to gain weight and muscle? You can eat a little bit more, Yosha. Just eat a little bit more, up your protein intake. The ab wheel, I like the ab wheel, it's fun. When it comes down to ab exercises, man, it's really which ones you enjoy doing, because you'll look forward to doing them. You wouldn't dread them, For me, I dread leg days until I'm doing the leg exercises. Then I fucking love it. Yeah. I just hate leading up, and it ain't so much as the leg days, it's not an upper body day, That's what it's really about. My workout regimen, some simple shit. Back day on a Monday, chest focus push day on a Tuesday, back and legs on a Wednesday, which I'm just doing legs, and then I'm gonna switch them around. But anyway, this is how the program is designed. Legs, then rest. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Another back day, then another push day, shoulder focus, and I rest again. But I've been doing full leg days, no back work included with it, and I save those for Fridays. Yeah, and I rest for 2 days. Leg days are still putting that work in properly. It feels great afterwards. Yeah, it do, honeycomb. I barely do cardio, but when I do cardio, I do 30 minutes on the treadmill, 3.5 speed, 6 to 8 inch incline. That shit is very effective. On average, you're burning anywhere from 300 to 350 calories within those 30 minutes. To be a little bit more precise about how much you'll burn, you have to know how tall you is, your gender, how much you weigh, to get the exact thing. Just know the bigger you is, the more calories you burn when you get active. Big people burn calories quick because they carry around so much weight. It takes a little bit more effort than somebody who is, half their size. And it's easy for them to go into a calorie deficit because their maintenance is just so high. It takes a lot of calories to sustain a large mass body, It might take a motherfucker 3,500 calories just to stay the same size they is. They start eating 3,000 calories, shit, they on a diet at 3,000 calories. No, I'm not natural. Hell no. I'm biochemically engineered. Yeah. Do I think calisthenics would be good? It's well fucking right, Yosha. Any form of exercise is going to be good for you if you compare that to doing nothing at all. Creatine is a hell of a substance, T. Travis. It'll put about 3 pounds on you in a little no time. And make your energy go up in the gym. Not the way you feel it, but if you keep track of how many reps you do with a particular weight, you'll notice that your ability to do more reps will occur while consuming creatine. Just make sure you get the creatine in even on the days you don't work out. Get that non-flavored kind, or you can add it with your protein. Because you're supposed to get that on days you don't work out too. In case you didn't know. Well, I don't cypher freestyle no more. It don't interest me. I like going a week where don't no bullshit happen. Like flat tires and shit like that. Unexpected increases in bills and shit. When shit like that don't happen, that's when I call a great time. Fucking right. Around about Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Well, shit, we made it? Shit. That's what I thought. Have I served time? Take a look at me and take a guess. Feel free to stereotype. Feel free to stereotype. Shit. Are any of y'all holding off on going into the gym because you're concerned about the people that's inside that motherfucker? Is that a concern of yours? Would it surprise you if I told you that 99.9% of the people that's in that motherfucker felt and feel the same way that you do? Now, if you talking about some no, that's probably because you've been going already, man. But if you, at first, you was. You know you just ain't ready to go into no big-ass building around strangers for the very first time and just get physically loose. With headphones on, you done took away one of your five senses. You can't hear shit. Or whatever music. Hell nah. That shit take bravery. Yeah, but just know, you ain't the only one that feel like that. And ain't nobody really worried about you. Really. That shit called gym anxiety. Just don't get loaded for you going there. That's going to increase your paranoia. I'm going there smelling like a ton. I do that shit all the time, man, and I regret it every time. Every time. I be telling myself, yeah, I'm finna feel good now that pre-workout ain't gonna kick in with this shit. As soon as I walk in, I'll be 10 feet away from people so they don't catch a whiff. Your teeth are staying up. Staying well. In the gym, I'd hate that. Have cops work out at the gym I work out in. Ooh. I'd be nice as hell in the gym. I don't know who's who. They ask me if I'm using the machine. I was. It's yours now, sir. It's all yours. I'll do something else. I love the gym. I'm nosing. I'm trying to figure out if I can copy that workout. That's a good idea to do. But you need to know if what you're looking at is correct form. Just because they doing that shit with confidence, that don't mean that that's the right way to do that shit. Because they put that shit down and they doing some shit like they done did something major, that don't mean that they done something right, you know? All the correct ways to do an exercise is provided for you on the internet. Hell, I have plenty right down on the TikTok page. I have others on Instagram and on YouTube as well. But yeah, man, check it out. Do the exercise the right way. Y'all run that like button up. Make sure you're following. Just starting your workouts, you got to do you some cardio. You're trying to lose some weight. Lifting weights is cool, but if fat loss is your goal, you need to make sure you're doing that cardio. And if you're lifting weights, do your weightlifting first, then do your cardio. I suggest anybody who want to lose weight to lift weights anyway, just to help with body composition. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You ain't got to build muscle when you work out. You can work out to keep the muscle that you already have. If you don't use it, you lose it. You atrophy. The muscle gets small. I hope you don't think that you're going to go to the gym, work out, get away you want to get, and then don't have to work out no more and stay that way. That shit don't work out like that. Even if you ate the right foods and the right amounts of the right foods without working out, you want to attain what you obtain through training. What about gain weight? Gaining weight and losing weight, that's all going to be about how much food you eating or not eating. How much food you eating or not eating. When it comes down to weight gain and weight loss, when it comes down to your health, it's all about good foods or bad foods that you eating or not eating. That shit really that simple. When it comes down to the how-tos and what works and what don't work, when it comes down to health and fitness and your nutrition, being healthy and being in shape, that shit come down to how consistent can you be and how disciplined are you. That's what that shit boils down to. That's what the hard part come in at. It's hard to be consistent, even when you have a discipline, because life throw you curveballs. You know what I'm saying? Schedules get hectic. You feel what I mean? Shit happens. You might, go without transportation for some odd reason. You might have to step up with your parental duties or some shit. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? How long what? You got to be consistent and disciplined. That's some things you want to have at your arsenal at all times. Yeah, you want to exercise your consistency and your discipline at all times. For forever, ever. But in order for how long you got to go for to see results, that shit don't take no time, man. You just got to know what results to look for at what time frame. The way you feel about working out is going to change when you first get started. Your comfort is going to change when you first get started. It's going to get better. You're going to fall into a flow. Then the way you perform an exercise is going to get better. All this shit happens at rapid speed when you first get started. I'm talking in a 2-week time frame. It don't take long to get good at them simple ass exercises, man. All you doing is this. All you doing is this. That's all you're doing. It don't take long for to get good at that shit. And that's when the body changes start to happen. When people go on a nice diet or effective diet and start doing cardio, man, they lose a lot of weight in the first 7 days. It'd be a lot. And then it's doing it down. And then it's doing it down something. Yeah, because when you first go on that diet and start doing the cardio, man, you lose a lot of water and glycogen. You can lose anywhere between like a pound up to 10 fucking pounds in 7 days. Then that shit drop down to like a pound to 2 pounds a week. You know, a proper diet done correctly. And the foods that I avoid, fried foods, greasy foods, foods that's high in fat, low quality foods. I try to avoid fast foods at all costs, but sometimes I fall. I get up, but sometimes I fall. What's TB 500? That shit sound like a peptide. Yeah, TB 500 sound like a peptide. Yeah. Yeah, that quarter pounder, man, them motherfuckers something else. Yeah, that come when I be lazy, don't feel like cooking my own food, then the hunger get too strong for me to give a fuck. Once you get too hungry, man, you stop giving a fuck about the quality of your food. If you get hungry like that, that's why meal prepping come in so handy. If you got the right food already at your ready, then why not eat it? Especially if you tight with money like I am. I ain't just trying to go give up no motherfucking $16 for some shit. I can go spend $16 at the store and make that same shit 4 times. That's how I think, you know. I ever took snacks. I like snacks. What I do, Anunnaki guide. Yes, I do intermittent fasting. Help me keep the calorie intake in check. Good foods for bulking, more foods, more food, more of the good foods. But it'd be a good idea to go for calorie dense foods, foods that have a lot of calories, but don't take up a lot of space on the plate. Meaning it won't take up a lot of space on your stomach. Meaning that you consume more of it. Meaning more calories. Meaning more growth. Good shoulder development exercises, lateral raises with a cable, with the pulley set at your waist height, and doing them one arm at a time. Dumbbell lateral raises, rear delt flies, and front raises. Overhead pressing is fine, but doing those raises, you can benefit greatly by doing just them. Do I ever drink? Special occasions. And when I'm trying to get loose with my little shit, aka my little yeah. Examples of calorie dense foods? Nothing comes to mind. Definitely not no fruit or no vegetables. Probably do better with like some animal meat. Instead of eating something like rice, eat something like a tortilla. Tortilla thin like a sheet of paper. But it got a lot of calories in it when you really think about it. I'm gonna be on YouTube when they shut it down, Life with Fonzo. So make sure you following me. Make sure you following me. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, official Percy K, and on YouTube at Aesthetic P. Now, I don't have a class, but I do personal training in Baton Rouge. Just 2 people I train in person. Sometimes I work out with them. That's really how I started. How many days do you at the gym and how do you deal with the pain days later? I don't really get that sore. And you won't either once you get consistent. You'll experience some delayed onset muscle soreness in the beginning for about like a week or 2 at most. But if you remain consistent, that soreness, that sensation after training, it will be nowhere near intense as it was the first time you felt that soreness. But I go 5 times a week. Do I alternate days between muscle failure and cardio? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I alter the days I don't go till failure to my rest days. And the days I don't do cardio is on leg days for damn sure. Calorie deficit is necessary for weight loss, fat loss for sure. What would I suggest? I would suggest for you to do cardio and go into a caloric deficit. Fucking right. You're gonna lose weight just by being in a calorie deficit alone. But cardio is gonna speed it up a little. I did both. I built muscle and lost weight. And you can do the same. Whoever told you can't do both, they was lying. Yeah. But it do have a limit the way you can't. Yeah. Once you get lean as fuck, which I doubt happens unless you do a contest prep or some shit like that, I don't see the reason for you to be at 3% body fat percentage. Yeah. If you 3% body fat percentage, not only can I see your veins, I can see the blood coursing through them motherfuckers. Yeah. Ain't no muscle building going on. I don't give a fuck how much weight you lift at that point. Matter of fact, your strength went down significantly on your ride to getting that low in body fat percentage. Lack of sleep can raise cortisol levels. Also, a hormone called ghrelin, which makes you hungry, therefore eating more. Will I be switching the Red Note app or another one? I don't know what the Red Note app is, but I'll be on the YouTube like a motherfucker. Make sure y'all follow me, man, and subscribe to YouTube at Aesthetic P. I done been out. I might change the name to Official Percy K. I don't know. It's up to y'all. Aesthetic P or Official Percy K. Like the YouTube, like the Instagram and the Twitter. What do you guys think? Alright, shit. Yeah, we might have to do that then. That's what we gonna do then. We gonna change it. Give me a day or two. Really all I need is a day. A minute, really. But I forget to do shit sometimes, especially that I done said I'm gonna do while I'm on here. Yeah, Corella ain't gonna let me forget. Yeah, it is easier to find. It would be easier to find. What fiber supplements do you use? Fiber. Fiber. I get that cheap shit, fam. I don't get that top brand shit. Cause the only thing to be different is the name of the on the bottle and the price. It's still fiber, but the other fiber shit is the same shit. That's how I feel about creatine too, man. I just don't want to say that in case a supplement company is watching. They want to do business with me. But to keep it real with y'all, man, creatine is creatine, man. If you get some creatine monohydrate from this motherfucker, some creatine monohydrate from that motherfucker, man, and they saying they ain't cut the shit, you see what I mean? The only thing left to X is how much these motherfuckers charge. How does the price match up? Yeah. I ain't got no sponsors, man. I sponsor myself. I feel like that might be the route I go all the way through and through. See what I mean? What it do, T. Travis? So if you can sell somebody else's shit, you can sell your own shit. Ain't that how they say in the street? Same rules apply, huh? Business is business. So what if one of them is a little dirty? You know, same rules apply. Shit, no, I ain't been. Nah, man. I just been completely off the internet for about 9 months. But I'm back, Jack. Yeah. Full effect. I never seen a Chinese food commercial that sells like crazy. You know what? You're right. You're right. I never did. Ain't that some shit I'm thinking of? Nope, I would have remembered that. That shit would be hilarious as hell. All I can think about is the accent, the intro coming on with the music in the background. Dong, 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 dong. I like shrimp fried rice. I fucking love it. Yeah. So we ain't gonna play no games. Don't get it twisted. I get about 8 hours of sleep, sometimes 7. It'll be broken up though, as I get up throughout the night. And I ain't on creatine. I'm gonna wait till I get down to like about 225, 224. So I, throw creatine back into the mix. How many push-ups am I pumping out straight? I don't know, Luca Bryson. I ain't done push-ups in a long time. I ain't done them in a long time, man. I know I put 225 on the incline bench and rep that thing up to 20. Easy. I don't do them push-ups. Cardio 30 minutes, man. If I need to increase the cardio from 30 minutes, I just add an additional day. If that's the conclusion that I come to, I can't see myself sitting on the treadmill for no hour yet. You gotta drink lean to get lean? No, no, man. Don't tell them people that. He mean drink lean as in drink water. It don't get no leaner than water, 0 calorie, baby. Yeah. I don't read books, but I know how to read a food label. As a matter of fact, I take that back. I do read books. I'm just not carrying that on a book right now. But I read them food labels. You ain't playing 225 up to 15, depending on how you feel. Shout out the A-Rod 504, man. I drink a diet soda every now and then. Bicep measurement, I'm gonna do that. I got something to measure it with too. You got to remember that. This shit's still in my truck. I keep forgetting. There's a little small little thing of tape, a measuring tape. When the last time I ran a mile, it's been a while. I was convinced that running was made me lose as much weight as I did, when really it was just the calories I was burning. I would have probably built a little bit more muscle tissue or retained more muscle tissue in the process of doing that running than I would have if I would have been just walking. You know, I shouldn't have been running. And man, I was running on a treadmill. I run a mile and a half, then lift weights. That's what the fuck my silly ass was doing. It still worked, but I could have done it better. Dropping off everything, little book. Say, you really motivated me more, bro. I was always half stepping. Now I'm back how I was, 2:30 Saturday. What the fuck I'm talking about, man? You got to lock in, man. Yeah. I got a video that I'm gonna drop tomorrow that's standing on that type of business. Got to lock in, man. Shout out to Nico down there in the knife ward. How to increase appetite in order to bulk. Try to eat a little earlier than what you've been eating. When you first wake up, try to get a meal in. And try to get one in before you go to bed. What do I prefer as to what? Form of cardio, walking or running. Running can be therapeutic, or if you have a purpose for to be running like that, if you're training for some type of running event, or you're trying to get your stamina up, then yes, running is better than walking. But if you're trying to burn fat, lose stored fat, walking is the best form of cardio compared to running. Jumping rope, go. That shit that burn calories too. Fucking right, you gotta do it for a while too though. Yeah. If you're trying to get rid of stored fat via cardio, man, your best route gonna be low intense steady state cardio. But you have to do that shit for a duration of time. Don't mean you're gonna be doing some shit for like 5-10 minutes and it's gonna get you somewhere. Nah, you gotta do this shit for 30. 25 minutes or more, man. 3 times a week or more. So since you say walking is the best for to burn fat, what speed and do you do an incline? Yes, I do. Speed 3.5, incline anywhere between 6 to 8 or 8 to 10. Depending on how about it you will. Superset good for cardio too. Hell yeah it is, man. And also it'll increase your metabolism about 72 hours after you've done your superset-ish type work. I've been skinny my whole life, and the tips on gaining muscle, fucking right. Eat more food and lift more weights. Be consistent with both. Don't do that shit for a week and then check the scale and be like, oh, do that shit for 12 weeks, then check the scale. You'll be like, hey, Timothy. Yeah. I remember you from the know you. I don't remember you. Don't remember me from the know you. Ain't no fucking around in the water. Them niggas dangerous. Hell no. I went to a few Bayou Classics, one Mardi Gras, and a few random nights on bourbon, but that's about it. Do you work out for a body every jump trip? Shit, no, I don't never work out for a body. Never ever, street. I never do such a thing. The most I do is back and chest in one day, but never full body. Should I die, baby Maria? Yeah, man. Nice to see you back on here too, Jasmine Renee. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, for real. I be bored sometimes. And we be josing. And we be talking about some shit that's actually beneficial that you can take with you and implement into your daily routine and come out for the better with it. You're welcome for that. But you got to fuck with it though. You just can't let that shit go in one end out the other and be like, yeah, I'm better now. Like, nah, you got to do that shit. It ain't gonna take you long. It's fun. You gonna feel better, sleep better, think better, all that. A better yo. Done by yo. How that sound? Shout out to A-Roy 504 Radio fan. That's why I stay my ass inside. Inside the house and inside the gym. At work. That's it. I don't be out and about. Hell no. These niggas around here dangerous too. I'm about to get started in the gym with some tips you can give me. Here, yeah, man. Be consistent, Luke. Fucking right. Make sure you prioritize safety. That don't mean lift weekly. Still give it your all, but use safety. That means perform the exercise by the book. No variations of the exercise yet since you're just getting started. You worry about doing variations of exercises once you done got gained you some more experience with doing this shit. And that don't take long, fam. Within 6 months, just give it consistency. With 6 months, you falling off and not going, the chance of it happening has dropped down tremendously. You're on the verge of becoming somebody who's going to be forever into health and fitness. Meaning that you increase your longevity significantly, I would say. You woke up 400 pounds, what would be your first workout? Shit, that's 400 pounds. Getting out the bed finna be my first workout. Is you serious? Man, if I woke up at 400 pounds, man, oh shit no. Hell no, where the real me at? Nigga, you better stand up now. We ain't finna play like this. Shit no. I woke up at 400 pounds, man. I'm scared to look at my girl. Shit, what the fuck she waiting on? I know if I'd have slipped like that, man, we all did, man. But my first exercise will be some cardio. Immediate cardio too. For real. I don't want to talk to nobody. Don't nobody call me. I don't need no job. I don't need no house. I'm just gonna do cardio forever. Put a cardboard sign on my back. Say I will cardio for food. Chicken and rice, please. For real. I'm about to skip and dip off here, man. What it do, Jay Smith? My fucking ankle hurting from balling on their ass. Nah, for real, my shit hurting, man. I'm getting old, man. That's not all right. That's not all right, man. What a good recovery drink after a workout. Protein. Depending on how hard you worked out and what you been drunk during that workout, probably a high carbohydrate drink. Like one of them Gatorades or Powerade that's not like a Gatorade Zero. You need them carbs, some fast carbs to replace that glycogen from all that intense weightlifting. But if you ain't doing no shit like that, then yeah, protein shake, you'll be good. What is the proper nutrition? It depends on what your goals are. Yeah. Proper nutrition is going to consist of high quality foods, you know, and a proper amount of those foods. And that shit has to be specific for you and your goals, you know, because everybody weigh different. Everybody burn calories different. Everybody got a different amount of calories they burn just from their day-to-day routine. Some people jobs cause them to, man, you know how much walking nurses do? They walk a lot and talk a lot, but they walk a lot, you know? Is Popeye's a good bulking meal? Come on now, Mickey. It is. It's gonna bulk you up, but it ain't no healthy bulking meal. It's not. It's gonna bulk you up though. You got me wanting Popeyes. Them biscuits, something serious. When they hot, Lord, I want a box of them. Just the biscuits. I got some sugar-free syrup in this motherfucker. Some sugar-free jelly in this motherfucker. When I chop that shit up in a bowl with all of those things I've just listed. Sugar and jelly and syrup to go. And half added. Fucking right. I'll tell y'all some other weird shit that tastes good together, man. Don't ask me how the fuck I know. I'm just telling you, the shit good. A piece of, a grilled chicken breast in between two glazed donuts. Man, that shit is delicious. You don't need nothing on it. You don't need no sauce on nothing, none of that shit, man. It's like that sugar from them glazed donuts. Make your mouth water with that chicken. Man, you should try it. You should try it. Don't knock it. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you click that follow button if you ain't follow me yet, man. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow.
It's a rocky road. 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 We gon' rock and roll.